Oh, what's going on, family? Guess it's time for another episode of the VAdio show, but we're not going to call this one an episode. This is going to be a little different. This is called The Method to the Madness. It's a behind-the-scenes account of the VAdio show, what we go through to make this happen, and why. So I see y'all after the intro. I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about it.
Boy, you're sure in a hurt. You think you can treat me like dirt and then get away with it, honey. Well, you got another thing coming out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Not an episode, behind the scenes account. The method to the madness. There is a definite method to this madness of this show. I guess I'll give y'all a little extra account of the things that we go through because, you know, like I said, I see everybody's family. This isn't our show, it's our show. It's the people's show. So I think it's only right that we take a pause for a moment, take a episode out just to let you know what and why. This show in particular was well thought out. It's necessary. I think it's necessary because of how television works. A lot of people would say nobody want to hear all that positivity, and that's real talk. I've heard it. They thought that this show was great. It looks great. Everything's good. But I've heard that frankly, black folk don't want to hear all that positivity, and I don't think that's on their account. I think because of how we've seen TV presented to us, how entertainment has been presented over the last 10 years, things have gotten progressively more into drama, more into what fights we can see, who can cuss this person out. It's just more negativity being pushed on television and entertainment. When back in the day there was a moral to every story. Good Times, Fat Albert and the Gang. Every show that came on had some moral to the story. It was to teach and it was to build people. And entertainment has a lot of power. Entertainment tells us who to be, how to dress, how to talk, what to drink, what to wear. It tells you who you are. We base everything about ourselves off what we see on TV. We know more about the people and the things on TV, and we'll argue with each other all day over who sold the most records, where did Beyonce go this weekend. We will go all out for what we see on TV, but when it comes to ourselves and learning ourselves, we don't take the time. The people that run TV and entertainment know more about you than you know about yourself. That's where marketing comes from. That's where trends and fads come from. They build these things. They have people that sit behind the curtain and actually have studied psychology and sociology to know how you move and why you move, and they put things out to make you do a certain thing that they want. They may put a pair of sunglasses on an entertainer. They know those sunglasses sell out the next day. And the same way, they can put a whole bunch of drama and women who are so say rich on TV fighting in the middle of a restaurant, and you would think that's what life is about, and we follow that. So I say all that to say this show was designed to reprogram. So most people that may see it and be like, where's the drama, where's the action, it's not about that. It's about what can we give you, what can we learn, what can we take away from this show. Of course, there's Anguz Black on the show, give you the comedy, give you a side of things that, make you laugh, give you some sort of entertainment. Because I know we can't just go straight with trying to preach to y'all show. It wouldn't be right for you, and I know due to how entertainment has worked, how that will work out, and of course the performance at the end. But basically, this show was designed to reprogram people's thinking. It was designed to basically take the whole idea of, I need to see drama, I need to see nonsense, I want to see negativity and feed into it. And we feed you positive. There's undertones of positive in everything. The intro, there's undertones of positive. You're handing the hobo something to eat. You know, telling the boy to pull his pants up. If you see these things enough, you know, we can't save the world, but hopefully we can change some attitudes. Same way that they do with regular entertainment. This show was basically designed to uplift and promote progress with the people. So you may not be used to seeing things this way. You may not, you may have gotten used to drama or something that's your version of exciting and something that keeps you paying attention to the television screen. But for those people that want to be fed, for those people that want progress, who want to be that change they want to see, they are going to understand what we're trying to do. And for those people that's not, I really want them to see it. Motivate them to see it. Take the time to sit down and see what you can learn. You may not like every episode. Every episode may not be a subject that you know, you're interested in. But we're going to come around with touching everything that we got going on. Now, I'll move on just to give you a little insight on, you know, what it takes to do this. I know you also got, because I listen to everything everyone tells me, whether negative or positive. We get a lot of positive feedback. We got a lot of people who get it. We also have those people, and you're going to have those people, and I'm not mad at them, that don't get it, that basically feel like we could have done this different. Y'all could have done this better. Why didn't y'all do this? But understand, you know, here at this show, we are a small handful of people. And honestly, we're not doing this to be famous. We're not doing this to be on the top of the charts on TV and get the crazy ratings. What we're doing this for is, like I said, it's for the people. And it's a small handful of people that are doing this. This studio, we had to come in here with our bare hands and paint. Build this desk, build this wall. Thanks to Josh Langhorn for coming in, my homeboy, for helping me out here. Pernell Salter, Cap, the inside, behind the scene folks in this show, we came together and put this thing together. Personal monies was spent to put this together for the people, to basically give a platform. There are more important things than being popular. There are more important things than being the coolest dude on the block, having the flyest clothes, driving the flyest car. Those things are only important because they told you they was important. You've been marketed that. Just like I said 5 years ago, certain things that are cool now, you said you'd never do. But you didn't come up with that. It was marketed to you that way. So we want to reprogram and get back down to the root of what's really important, and that's the people. None of these businesses, Nike, any television show, Love and Hip Hop, or none of that would be nothing without you. You are the power. So therefore, you have to be marketed to and convinced that this is what you need or this is what you want to see. So therefore, they get money. So we want to bring it back to giving the people the power and letting them know what's really important. And these things that we're putting together for these shows, they're well thought out. We strategically put them in place. And sometimes we put some things in there that draw you in to where you get fed the knowledge. But the whole idea is feeding you knowledge. So before, some people may get judgmental on how or why we thought y'all was going to try to get picked up by a bigger station and do it big and become, you know, these super successful people. If that happens, cool. I'm not tripping on that. But the whole idea of this is to step away from what this system of entertainment and this world puts out as what successful is. Honestly, for those people that hit us up for being on the show, being a part of the show, I'm not looking for the most popular people. I'm not looking for the people who have the biggest entourage or the people who have worked with this person or that person. If Jay-Z himself walked up to the show and wanted to be on it, if he didn't have anything positive to push or something to progress, I wouldn't have him on this show. This show isn't about popularity or how successful you are. Even a homeless man on the street could have a lesson to teach, could have something good to put out to help build somebody. It doesn't matter where he's at right now. It matters what he can offer and where he could be and where he knows he can be. And we're going to try to get there together. We're going to get better together. And that's what this is about. So I feel like this sit down and an intimate interview with me is very important because I wanted to address everybody. I wanted to talk to you all because I want you to know why this show is here and what we're trying to do. It's a social experiment of sorts because of the fact of basically how entertainment works and what we see and how we see it. We spent a lot of money on good cameras, good lenses, good lights, to make sure that when you see, because I also know how my people work. If you look at it and it's whack and it looks less than what you've already seen, you write it off and you ain't trying to hear it. So therefore, we're doing the best. Well, of course, we don't have the best special effects, and CG is not the Steve Harvey show, but for what it is, we tried to make it the best that it is so people pay attention to it and give it a chance. And now that you give it a chance and you hear what it's about, I really would like for everyone to help out with the movement. This is a movement to push progress. If negativity right now is the end thing, if the popular people out there that's on TV, if all they push is gun banging and disrespecting women and this, that, and the other, all the masses want is to be cool. So if negativity seems cool, just like sheep, we follow. So what we're trying to do here is make positivity cool, make progress cool. So if we pull enough people together with this movement and we become the in crowd, then we'll see progress in this city. We may not be able to save the world, but we got to start from our own corner, and it starts with us. So, you know, a lot of people know my name, a lot of people may not, but I'm going to use the people that do know me, the crowd that does know me, instead of bringing them here and try to feed them some nonsense so I can get paid or so I can look cool. I'm going to feed some knowledge and truth. And that's what this show is about. Let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to what we used to be, what we can be. If we all was made in God's image, why not portray ourselves as kings and queens and be the best that we're supposed to be? We all were made to be great. I don't care who you sign with, who you work with. I don't care what you're doing. We all were put here for a certain purpose as people. Not as a brand, not as a business, as people. And as a person, what is your purpose? What are you put here for? How can you better yourself, and how can you better that man next to you? Instead of taking advantage of your fellow man for capital gain, as it seems like this country was built on. Let's make a change. You know what I mean? And that's why we came up with this show, is for that change and for that difference. And I felt like it was important for you to hear that and know our reason behind the show. And hopefully if you understand it and you wasn't digging it at first, maybe you'll dig it. If not, maybe it's not for you. But just understand that nothing of negativity or that holds us back or sets us back will go unopposed as long as the VAdio show is on the air.
How do you like the show?
I love it. I'm so proud of everybody involved in the whole movement.
That's awesome. What particular interested you about the show?
I like the guests. I think they're very interesting. I like the fact that they're local and they're not really talking at you, they're talking to you. So it feels comfortable. And, you know, you can relate to that. I like that it's local. It's about our neighborhood. It relates to us. It's not over your head. You feel comfortable like you're just sitting in the living room talking to somebody about issues that actually matter to us. So.
Bubba and Frank's Smokehouse Barbecue. Dine in, carry out, or cater. This is the best barbecue you're gonna get in town. Located at 1136 North Military Highway in Norfolk, Virginia, in Janus Shopping Center. We'll see you there.
The Team Vick Foundation is for giving back to the community and giving back to the kids. We usually do it a lot of times in Newport News. We did it at Beaver's Community Center today, but the turnout was good. It's great. It's always good to give back to the community, and you know, we just love the kids and people in need and everything. So we just doing it for the community.
Gotta give back, y'all. Take note, Team Vick. We come together and we give back to the community, all right? This is the VAdio show. Mrs. Vick here, and we signing off.
Hi, my name is Liz Vestal. I'm representing the United Way of Greater Williamsburg. I'm the Initiatives Manager at the United Way of Williamsburg. So my main responsibilities are community outreach, volunteer engagement, and program coordination. The mission of the United Way is to improve lives by mobilizing the caring power of community. We found that members of our community are incredibly active, and they want to help, and they want to provide help to their neighbors, and the United Way facilitates community engagement, and we provide traditional United Way functions. We fundraise, and then we invest money in programs in our community that can help those most in need. Our United Way also provides direct services, so we have a community resource center, which is where people can go if they need help with basic needs and if they're in need of services. So we see about 1,000 people every month at our community resource center, and people might go there if they're in need of help with their utility bills, if they need help providing food for their family, paying their rent, even looking for a job and managing their finances. We also provide a mobile food pantry every month with food supplied by the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank. And this is where families and individuals can register in advance and visit our resource center, and then they can receive fresh produce and meat supplied by the USDA. So in that way, we're working with community partners to alleviate some of the burdens from food insecurity. And these volunteer attorneys will meet with people who would otherwise be unable to afford legal resources, and they can provide advice and often may see a case through to the end. We do quite a number of programs with partners. We're involved in a housing collaborative, which is where we work with members of local government and other nonprofits to help problem solve how we can help alleviate homelessness and families that are insecure and unable to really maintain a secure living environment. It's a huge challenge, but the United Way is committed to working with other agencies and members of our local government and members of our community to solve problems that are most pressing to our members. We also do a furniture share program. Members of our community are very giving of their time and their resources. So we pick up furniture often once a month, mattresses, couches, tables, anything that families might need when they're transitioning, you know, from poverty back to working. The main event that we do every year is our annual Day of Caring. And this is one of those fun and exciting events for the United Way. We have over 500 volunteers that come out and they give their time, energy, resources, and they help improve and provide services for nonprofits in our community. So for instance, Chesapeake Bank is one of our huge volunteers, and last year they worked at Head Start. They helped volunteer with children in the classroom. Newtown Dental Arts, which is a local business, worked at the Heritage Humane Society, cleaning cages and kennels for pets. Williamsburg Landing volunteers every year at the Hospice House, and they help with landscaping and painting and just general repair. Anheuser-Busch is also a local company that is hugely supportive of the United Way, and they work every year at the Child Development Resources, which is a large nonprofit in our community that helps children with developmental disabilities. So Anheuser-Busch donates a significant amount of time and resources every year improving the facilities at Child Development Resources. The Rotary Club works at Dreamcatchers every year. Dreamcatchers is a therapeutic riding center, and the Rotary cleans their barns, installs new equipment, and works to really make that facility the best that it can be. James City County, our local governments, are hugely supportive, and they've worked with Sisters of the Franciscan Brethren to improve the houses they keep for persons needing support. Centera is a major supporter also of the United Way, and last year they worked at the Girl Scout camp at Camp Skimino, and they provided services to improve the huts for the girls camp in every year, and Centera brought out about 40 people, which was great, and they're always so excited about Day of Caring. It's a very fun event, and we love doing it every year. So we appreciate everyone that supports the United Way, all our local government, our citizens, and our local businesses. So with that being said, I appreciate the VAdio show having me on here to talk about the United Way of Greater Williamsburg. My name is Liz Vestal. I'm the Initiatives Manager, and if you'd like to become more involved with your local United Way, we encourage you to reach out to us. All right, Day of Caring this year is on Friday, September 19th. Last year, for 2013 Day of Caring, we had over 500 volunteers participate in over 50 projects in our community. This year we encourage not only residents of Williamsburg, but residents of the entire peninsula to get involved at the United Way. If you'd like to participate in this year's Day of Caring, we encourage you to visit our website at www.uwgw.org or call our offices at the United Way. We'll work to help you get involved with your community.
Hi, I'm Riley.
Hi, I'm Fatima.
and we're just here to show our support for the VAdio show and to San Diego and New York.
Y'all have a great day. VAdio show.
We ran through 13 episodes and everything's going lovely. I hope everyone got something from it. I hope it's something that you can apply to everyday life. And I want to thank everybody for tagging, emailing, sharing, telling your friends. And it's just not here in the Hampton Roads. Everyone everywhere. We don't have fans, we got family. We got family in Louisiana. We got family in Texas, California, Phoenix. Everybody that's watching and sharing and spreading this and trying to make a better community, thank you so much. This is the last episode of this season, but this isn't the end of the mission. The mission is never over. Matter of fact, we've done a lot of talking this last 3 months, but now it's time to take some action. And I'm giving a call to action to everybody. We talked about balling versus bills and how we spend the most and make the least. We talked about the definition of a man and how we all keep getting locked up out here trying to thug and show out and do our best BET impression. We talked about a woman's worth and knowing your worth and not being used and not using yourself and respecting yourself. We covered a whole bunch of problems that's in the community. But now it's time to make some changes. We got to make some moves. If we moved our feet as much as we move our mouth, we'll actually get somewhere. So all the complaining and talking, it comes to an end, and we've got to make the change. This is our community. We live here. We can talk about politicians and all that all we want. We live here and we make up this community. So we have to be the change we want to see. So all the talking is stopping. And like I said, the mission isn't over. We're going to take a pause and get out in the community and make some things happen. We're going to get our hands dirty. And we need your help. And that's just not here in the Hampton Roads. That's everybody viewing and under the sound of my voice. Get out there and make some changes in your community. You had everybody in the past, Martin Luther King's, Malcolm X's. You had people that fought for our freedom to be able to get out here and have a better life and be able to get the full extent of life. And we have that opportunity, but we're squandering it. So it's time to stop. It's time to make some changes. Get out your mama house. Stop letting that woman take care of you. Put the drugs down. Respect yourself. Put some clothes on. Take care of your kids. Let's make a change in our community, all right? Again, thanks everybody for watching the VAdio show. This is, from what they tell me, the realest show on TV. And I tend to agree. So thank you. Continue to watch. Stay online. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Stay behind us, because this isn't stopping. You're going to see things posted up here and there, but now we're getting out and making some changes in the community. Look around, check billboards, check buses. You're going to see us. This is the VAdio show. You are the VAdio show. This is the community show. This is the people show. Your show, my show. Let's make some changes in our community. Love y'all, and I do this because I love you.
Have you heard of the VAdio show?
Absolutely.
What do you think of it?
I think it's a great message being sent out because of it. Been knowing G4 for a long time, and ever since I met him, he's been an inspiration. So when he said he was behind the show, I was always gonna watch. So I like it, man. I think it's a really good thing to have out here for us.
I hate that, yo.
Beats, holla at me.
Say I'm getting hungry, yo. Yes, I'm about to make a sandwich, yo. Cause my body get the tweaking, yo. Yeah, these onions went bad about a week ago. Ugh, can't mess with this. Get this right here, get this ham. I told my wife about these gay vegetables in here, man. Bang! Oh, stuck on my nerve. Get that drink too.
Hey, yo, Day, you hungry, man?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? I know you all into that game. I'm telling you now, start making this sandwich and stuff. I ain't gonna be back here.
I said I'm good.
I don't know who, what? Trying to cut me off and just cause you ain't my real son don't mean I'm gonna cage your chest in. I'm
talking about spades. Cut your diamonds. Cause I'm a hot bun like donuts.
don't want to put too much up there. Just lightly on the first piece of bread and just gently on the second piece. Cause I'm a hot dude.
Gotta throw that young El Mito up there. $1 bill meat right there. And I wish I had donuts. A little chlorophyll for the immune system, you know what I mean? Yeah, buddy. Can't have no sandwich without no chip.
Jimmy John's out this jank. Put bread up. You know how the water bugs be out here. We all think we got water bugs instead of just calling them roaches and I don't know. This thing, they cousins, I don't care.
Did you even wash your hands? Daddy. Huh? I thought you said you weren't hungry.
You do something though.
I hate that, yo.
Have you seen our show yet?
I haven't gotten the opportunity to see it yet, but I've heard a lot about it.
Really? Your friends are talking about it?
Yes, I even have a brother that's taking a shot at it. He gets to watch it, so I've heard a lot about the show so far.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, right there. And I'm gonna tell you like this, you're gonna need a shot of a picture of this right here, dog.
Video show.
Well, we come to the end of the show, but we got another thing coming.
5,
4, 3.
It's the video show, Talk of Virginia.
You know,
The radio show, Talk of Virginia.
We love y'all.
The radio show, Talk of Virginia.
Coming off the bench. I'm telling you, if they freeze up, they're gonna be no good coming off the bench.
I know y'all been waiting for this all week. The video show is back on. The sock.
The video show.
The video show.
My wife kicked me out the crib, so I was like, bonk. Why not come to the video studio?
Always done the second show. Y'all ready? All right.
Slow down.
Okay.
Take 25, take 25.
Video show, Talk of Virginia.
There you go.
With the video show, Portland, Virginia. This Eminem new stepfather.
Radio show, check it out.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
The radio show, Talk of Virginia.
Video show, Talk of Virginia. The video show, Talk of Virginia.
Look, man, you messing.
Radio show, Talk of Virginia.
Any directing? Thank you. Video show.
We're always taking pictures.
You gotta drag it down, though. Let's do it this way.